Are you ready for game 4, sir?
Let's do it.
All right. If I can type. All right, guys, we're moving on to trap. See you in a minute.
Amongst the volcanic islands of the South Pacific, opposing fleets vie for dominance across a small archipelago of lush tropical islands. The green palm trees and white sandy beaches will shortly be sullied by the gray of steel and black of gunpowder, and only one team will be declared champion. This is Trap. Trap is a 42 by 42 kilometer domination-style map with 3 cap points running in a line from southwest to northeast. The A cap is in the bottom left, B is towards the center, and C is in the top right. Each capture point has a unique island configuration that makes both assaulting and defending it a particular challenge. In the extreme southwest corner, the A cap is the least congested by islands, but remains exceptionally claustrophobic due to its proximity to the map borders. The northern and northeastern cap edges have some island cover that can be utilized by Allied cruisers, but there are precious few places to hide, and even fewer places to run. The half-submerged caldera in the center of B cap is a magnet for friendly destroyers seeking shelter from enemy fire, but hugging it too tightly, or failing to recognize when it's time to cut losses and retreat, has cost more than one intrepid destroyer captain their ship. Just a few more leagues to the northeast, the capture circle of Cap C is wide open, but the perimeter is anything but. A half-dozen islands are scattered along the rim, and when added to those nearby, offer friendly cruisers a myriad of nooks and crannies from which to spring radar on unsuspecting destroyers as they vie for control. Trap is a challenging map for even seasoned teams to play well. Historically, action has tended to move in a clockwise or counterclockwise motion centered around the B cap, but will that remain true as new teams and new strategies enter the mix? 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to...
All right, welcome to game 4 on Trap. No lineup changes for 07. Has PWP made any changes, Kami?
I see no changes.
Nope. Both teams running... Did they ran? Yeah, they ran the gearing last game,
Yep,
didn't they?
they ran the gearing,
Okay,
yeah.
gearing quadruple Henri. Yeah, that's the same line they took last game.
And
All
this
right.
may surprise you, but they're sending an Henri and a Conquer to one side, and everything else is going to the other side.
Gosh, it's almost like we've played this game
Yeah.
before. Well, 07 continues with the even split. We're looking at Henri, Grozovoy, Wooster, and Williams Yamato headed down to A. Everybody else headed towards C. Neither team interested in the B cap. At least 07's not interested in it right now. I assume nobody's interested in it from PWP just yet.
Negative.
Okay, well, just exactly how the last game developed early on. We'll see if these things hold. Now, one of the things about Trap is that...
It's a trap.
Well, it's a trap! It's more conducive to being... Like, these island chains, especially at A, for example, is a little more conducive to being able to hold positions if you want to.
Yes.
Now, I'll say this. Look very quickly. We've already realized the Henris, the Des Moines, the Bourgogne, and 3 of the Henris are headed to A. So immediately, what's 07 doing? They're turning around.
That's
so
adaptation.
Adaptation.
Right?
They are not going to spend 1 second longer sailing towards the A cap than they absolutely have to.
So now, this is up to PWP to recognize that. To realize that
maybe
07 is adapting.
They've laid smoke. Jones's smoke allowed Zim and Zim turned around. BFK, yep, Zim and BFK both turned around. William is just completing his turn now, as Jones looks like he's going to go get into B because, well, there's pretty much nothing stopping him from doing so.
So interesting that you mentioned that. PWP has turned to B.
Have they really?
The Gearing, the Des Moines, 1 Henri have turned around, and they're headed to B.
Well, this might get interesting then. We see the HE bomb strikes coming in. Jones is noping out. He sees the bombs coming in. No, he's going in. Yep, he'll be onto the B cap momentarily. The Wooster is right behind him. Is that Zim? That's Zim's Wooster, isn't it? Yes, it is. As Jones steps onto the cap with fighter cover overhead.
It looks like Honq's waiting. Honq knows those fighters
waiting
are right
out
there.
The fighters.
Yep. He put his own fighters out.
Yep.
They're just circling, like they're circling each other. I'm not...
Now, Jones is not slowed down. He is continuing to move northeast. I think he's going to try and duck out of that little gap in the islands to the north.
So he's going to get
spotted. He's about to get spotted by the bombs.
Yep,
here they come.
Spotted.
It's not going to be in... Well, the shell's coming in. Is it going to be in time for him to cap, or are they going to reset him? They reset him.
Yep.
So he's going to have to give this cap up. He's not going to be able to bag the B cap. Bombers continuing to try. Half the strike is gone now. Jones realizing that if he can just hang on long enough to dodge these bombs, that he can find another way out of the cap. Oh my goodness.
Well, he didn't.
No, no, he didn't.
And he just took a
He
5K.
took another 3 or 4K there at the end from somebody's shells, probably the Des Moines.
Yeah,
Jones under a tremendous amount of threat early. The Worcester, Zim behind him is on half health. I don't even know what from.
So PWP, we weren't really watching, but that A push, that's continuing with 2 Henrys and the Burgonian. They're just pushing up A.
Well, the Shimakaze, and we've got a Shimakaze now. That's Jones. Sorry, that's Potato. Potato's got his torps out already as he's trying to loop through the bottom end of C. Separatum's Worcester's climbing into the smoke in the C cap as Jones is trying to just get the hell out of B.
Is he going for the gap?
He's going for the gap. He's going in the gap right now. He's got fighter cover overhead, and Zim's Worcester is literally right on top of him.
Okay, Hankyu's planes are coming in.
Yep.
They're going to try to spot him.
In fact, that's Worcester A that's shooting at Hankyu's planes right now.
What happened to Warlord? Warlord's fighters just got...
They probably just got shredded by the Midway fighters that just noped out.
Huh. Well, it looks like Ghost of a Smile is in B.
Yep, PWP is definitely going to bag B here early. 07 not trading very well. They're going to lose control of B.
Oh, rockets are inbound.
Ooh, they do reset him. Look at that. I didn't expect him to be out of his smoke. Who's in that smoke, Kami? The Des Moines.
The Des Moines. Salamane's in there.
Yep.
So potato quality is all the way up at C. So is the Shimakaze kind of leading him?
The Shima's way out in front. Like, the Potato 69 is literally sitting right on in this little island chain on the southeastern edge of the sea cap. He is in E8, just kind of shoveling torpedoes in the general direction of the ships to his south.
So in this smoke, is that...
The smoke in C?
The smoke in
C.
C.
That was Separatum, but the smoke is dissipating,
okay.
So he's leaving now.
Right, so PWP should bag B.
I don't think anybody but Warlord can stop it, and his planes won't get there in time.
Yeah, I think he's slowly edging out of B, but it looks like he's definitely going to have... Hankyu has dropped fighters close, so Ghost of a Smile should cap that. But this is very interesting because PWP is pushing up the 1-2 line pretty aggressively.
Well, it's interesting to note that 07 was trading kind of rocky early, but now that the scales have evened, I think some of that on the strength of the work that's being done by the group in the C cap. Potato 69's torpedoes likely contributing at least some, and then Separatum's Worcester and the Henri that's up here with him. Is that BFK? No, it's Kebabs. Also doing work on Logos' Conqueror and whichever of the Henris is with him.
Today Exam and
Stui.
Stui.
You can see Stui. We lost sight of the other two.
So Invader Zim is in a very precarious spot.
Yep.
Him and Jones are
Jones
running.
is literally ramming. Oh, because there's a rocket strike coming in. They're trying to pick off Jones. Jones had his health back up to about 10K.
Well, Zim just.
But now Jones is pinned against the island. He's going to have to smoke there just to try and salvage both ships as shells come in and knock Jones down to about 3K.
Torpedoes are in on Exam and Logos. Looks like they all missed from.
Okay. That's just the Shimakaze torps that keep coming up.
So Jones and Zim are in that smoke. And
Zim is right on the extreme edge of it, as in he would be spotted if there was someone there to spot him. Jones is definitely in the smoke. Jones is trying to heal back up now, edging back up over 5K. Where's the Des Moines? Because Jones is about to be in B.
The Des Moines is actually in G6.
Yep, we see him now. He's coming around the corner. So Jones is about to get radared, I'm sure.
Yep, there's the radar, and Jones is headed the wrong way.
Yep, they see Zim now. They'll have broadside shots on Zim if he's in range, and he won't be. Jones is in range, but not Zim.
Jones is in a bad spot here. He's gonna have to just hopefully hightail it.
Yeah, he's gonna have to run and pray. Now they have no eyes into that smoke.
Jones is doing a good job dodging.
Jones is doing a great job dodging at the moment. He does have a torpedo salvo going in there as well. I think this is eventually gonna cost him his ship. I don't think he can get out of here. No, here come the dive bombs and the Des Moines back.
But you said there's torpedoes inbound?
There's a double torpedo strike coming into the smoke.
Let's see. Oh,
they bagged Zim at the same time.
Okay, Salamane is bow on. Ghost of a Smile.
Oh, there's lots of torpedoes going into that smoke from both directions.
Okay, Salamane took one from Jones. Ghost of a Smile dodged. They are both... Oh,
Jones not able to recover from the early HE hit.
Salamane's actually flooding.
Interesting. Well, 9 minutes gone. 07 down 2 ships and a cap. Down nearly 300 points here on Trap. Trying to find their way back into this game. They need a kill badly to get some points. Now they're about to... Sky is very low.
They might get Sky.
Sky is very low. There's a torpedo... No, the torpedo strike's the one just missed him.
Looks like William has shots out.
Somebody's going to get this kill eventually,
William
right?
bounced.
BFK's got HE rounds going in. I think he's blown his reload booster to get this kill. And they haven't hit him yet.
Sky just fired.
Yep. I think Sky realizing that this is he's dead. He's just waiting for the shells that will eventually kill him. They haven't landed yet. There they go. BFK does bag a kill. That narrows the gap a bit.
But look at this interesting battle that's developing over here. They are just chasing William.
Yeah, William's down at 30K.
Even
Ooh, solid hit on Yuki.
The Midway is actually over there as well.
He is. The Midway is just... Oh, really? Behind them?
Yes.
Well, it's interesting because the Midways are then very close to each other. Warlord's Midway is just to the north of William, as in a couple of clicks north, right up on the map edge.
Oh, here comes Honkyu's bombers
So
on BFK.
I'm forced to wonder now... Ooh, that was a big hit on BFK. I'm forced to wonder if I'm Midway... I'm sorry, if I'm Warlord... Do I spend the time? Yeah, he is sending the torpedo strike back here on these ships. Like, to me, that's the right play. If you can, these guys are very exposed. If you can turn this flank a bit and get in some damage and allow your ships to get ahead, this could be big. Yuki's going to take at least one of those right on the bow. Warlord going for the cross drop. Nope, he had to pull him out of there.
William is taking so much damage.
Yep.
Looks like he might have repaired.
Or it might have just burned
Just
out.
burned out. Yeah, he's... Let's see.
Nope, no fire on that one. BFK crossing astern of him, opening fire on Yuki.
We may see a trade of battleships here.
We might. 07 can't afford that trade. That trade heavily favors PWP.
Right, William's on fire
William's
again.
on fire again with more shells.
Yeah, I think William is definitely...
It's a question of timing for heals and everything now at this point. As the HE bombs come in for BFK, William looks like he's going out. Time's running out. He's out.
Bombers are in on BFK. I don't know if they got another 10K.
6 or 7K there. Yeah, not too bad really. They do get Yuki's Burgoyne.
So they traded battleships.
Yep.
But again,
that trade
favors
PWP in this position.
So if you're Quincy here, I think you turn around.
I would if I were Quincy, because you don't need this pressure, right? You have a 280-point lead. Why would you keep pushing?
And Warlord's going to consistently harass you.
He has to. Warlord, this is Warlord fighting for his ship. If he stops and you catch him, Warlord's dead. Like, you've got it. He has to continue that pressure. And we do see Quincy now starting to turn around.
Oh, so Potato and Separatum are trying to get to B, but Separatum is just taking a huge amount of damage. The Des Moines right there in that corner is just
farming him. Yeah, I see the shells. See Ghost of a Smile now. They must have radar on Potato. Lots of shells coming out here looking for Potato. The radar must be up.
So Potato quality, we've talked about how well the battleships have played.
Yep. Where has he been this match?
He's on the 10 line.
I know. There's no action over here. Is he trying to get an angle on somebody? I don't know.
All of PWP's ships have turned so far southwest that they've kind of taken Potato quality out of the match without doing any damage, really any damage to him.
Yep. Well, Separatum's Wooster now healing. 4K trying to tick up as Potato covers him with smoke. But it doesn't matter. The Henri gets just enough shells on him. As Hankyu comes in again.
Oh, they got the gearing.
Now that's interesting. They burned the gearing down with Shimakaze fire? He must have fired his guns. Interesting.
Oh, Kebab is under pressure.
Yep, Kebab's taking an HE dive bomb strike there.
Look at all that. Look at this concentrated fire coming in from
yeah, they're
PWP.
running out of targets to shoot at. 70 seconds on the timer. 07 trying to still win this tournament, but PWP putting up a tremendous fight here on Trap, trying to force Game 5.
PWPs, they do not want to go.
They don't want to go home yet. Not ready to go home yet. 07's surviving ships all now clustered on the extreme western edge of the sea cap. Potato looking like he's got a torpedo strike. Looks like they're trying to put midway torpedoes on Salamane.
Kebab is at 1500 HP, and they're just focusing.
Yeah, If they get him, that's basically the game. There'll be seconds left on the time. There's only 40 seconds left as it is.
208 HP.
Without a battleship to threaten Celomain. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yamato shell's coming in on Celomain. Oh, but he pulled the handbrake and he turned into it. Yep. I feel like Potato Quality's position is just not... I'm not sure what he was doing over there exactly. Maybe trying to fish for a shot on this Des Moines, but... Kebab's still alive on 200 HP, but here come the rockets, and that should end the game if they land any. And it does.
Well, whew. We're getting another one.
Yep.
Another.
Just like last finals, we're going to Game 5. So, we saw 07 make the adaptation, right? Like, they immediately picked out where the Henri push, they thought the Henri push was going to come from.
Yep.
They turned around. They managed to preserve that flank for quite some time. But really what sunk them that game was Jones going into the B cap a little too soon and getting just bombed into oblivion.
Well,